The future millionaires, we back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to everybody rocking with the channel. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. Let's get this video out to more people so more people can learn about cryptocurrency and become better informed investors. So first off, come tap in with our private investment community, private stock market game. Somebody made a post here that was, I found pretty funny, so I just thought I'd share. But he said trying to stake coins worth $34 at the moment, and this is the gas fees. I will give someone a backhand if you keep telling me Ethereum is the future. With the market down as it is, how do you get charged 11K in gas to stake coins worth $34? So this is a major problem with Ethereum that a lot of people are, echoing, throughout the crypto community. That's why I'm so excited about what we have, the potential here with Shiba Inu, because once we drop our own blockchain, gone are, these times where we're seeing gas fees at $11,529.18. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's why it's so important for Shibarium to drop in. I don't think a lot of people understand, how important that is. So stay tuned, just keep diamond handed, don't get shaken out. I know it could be scary for some new investors, but those that have been around the board a few times, y'all already know this is just a part of those market cycles. That's why I warned y'all when everything was going good. I told y'all, I said, things are nice, it's okay right now, but understand that, people will begin to take profit out for the holidays. I was telling y'all that in October. I told y'all towards this time, people will begin to take money off the table. People will begin to start to lock in profits and things like that. So that's what we're seeing, especially, on top of the manipulation and, the hacking that's going on. The markets are going to be down right now, but that's the time to buy. So some people are buying, spending all their last money on Christmas gifts and things like that. And, whatever types of gifts and, wasting money, and not just saying Christmas gifts aren't waste, but, some people aren't investing any money at all during this time. So the wise investors, smart money, those are the people that are buying the dips on these cryptos. That's what you should be doing, because you buy now. Once prices return to normal, once prices go to all-time highs, you just made a nice return on your investment already right there. So if you're a trader and you just want to scalp and take profits off of that, you could do that. And now all that gift money that you just spent would have been for free, so just keep that in mind. So follow me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco as well. Let's check out the price real quick. And, I just bought the dip on Shib. The money growing like some trees. I just bought, another 1,000. I've been buying about, a few thousand here, a few thousand there, because, as I have the spare money, I decide, that this is a project that, I've already decided this is a project that, I believe in for the long term. So it's like, why wouldn't, I keep throwing my spare change in there, money that I'm not doing anything with. Why not, reinvest it into one of my favorite projects? Of course I'm loaded up in, our stable coins, some of our, blockchain coins, and of course our metaverse tokens. Stay tuned after this video. I will be dropping, another banger after this, going over metaverse tokens as well. But, I'm buying, our favorite altcoin, at the moment as well. So, load up, y'all. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Remember, do not risk more than you're willing to lose, but just understand, that this is, a marathon. I got to keep telling y'all that because people come back to the channel, each day and they hit me up like, okay, things were, a little shaky, the other day, but things are bad again today. What about today? Is it still okay? Like, yeah, it's still good, y'all. Don't, even if they drop it some more, don't panic. Because, the institutions, the whales, the smart groups, they're going to be buying this dip up secretly. And look how much profit is left on the table once we go back to new all-time highs. This is y'all chance. This is y'all chance. The people who've been buying the dip throughout that time before, all this time when I was telling y'all before this, people who've been buying this dip, those people aren't complaining where we are right now. Because all these people that's been buying during this time when it looked bad, when it kept staying down, the price kept being traded sideways, those people are doing really well right now. So, that's what I'm trying to, show y'all. So, just, diamond hand is the way, man. That's the way. You keep buying the dips over time, you win in the end. So now there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about, everybody's going crazy about the Bitmart crash. That's the first thing I wanted to go into. So we go to this article from CoinDesk, which is, pretty crazy. So crypto exchange Bitmart hacked with losses estimated at 196 million. That is a lot of money. So Bitmart CEO has confirmed what the company is calling a security breach. The latest centralized exchange hack may be among the most devastating to date, as Bitmart has lost 196 million in various cryptocurrencies. A tweet from security analyst firm PeckShield first called attention to the alleged hack Saturday night. One of the Bitmart addresses currently shows steady outflows of entire token balances, some worth tens of millions of dollars, to an address currently labeled by Etherscan as the Bitmart hacker. In a follow-up tweet, PeckShield estimated the losses to be 100 million in various cryptocurrencies on the Ethereum chain and 96 million on Binance Smart Chain. The hacker has been systematically using decentralized exchange aggregator 1inch to swap the stolen assets for the cryptocurrency Ether, and using a secondary address to deposit the ETH into privacy mixer Tornado Cash, thus making the hack funds harder to track. In an official Telegram channel, Bitmart representative initially claimed that the outflows were routine withdrawals, referring to the reports of a hack as fake news. So here's just a Twitter post of them saying what happened. And then hours later, however, Bitmart CEO Sheldon Zia confirmed that the outflows were indeed a hack resulting from a security breach. So he says, this is post 1 of 3. We have identified a large-scale security breach related to one of our ETH hot wallets and one of our BSC hot wallets. At this moment, we are still concluding the possible methods used. The hackers were able to withdraw assets of the value of approximately USD 150 million. So that is absolutely ridiculous. 196 million in losses makes this one of the most devastating centralized exchange hacks to date. This is a developing story and will be updated. So it's like, how are these major exchanges like this allowing things like this to happen? This is crazy. Imagine how many people this is affecting. Of course, I believe the exchange will replace this money, but people, that can cause a lot of FUD. It won't shake me out, but that can be a punch to the growth of the crypto market as a whole, with increasing fears to new investors that they might lose their crypto through one of these exchanges. So another article from news.com, crypto crash, $570 billion wiped off market cap after major sell-off over regulation fears. So cryptocurrency has been battered in a brutal 24-hour period, with Bitcoin in particular suffering a $14,000 loss in an hour. The latest crash in cryptocurrency can be put down to governments trying to regulate the online legal tender. On Friday, AEDT, the overall market capitalization of cryptocurrency, was sitting at $3.7 trillion, but now the speculative coins are worth just $3.1 trillion all up. About $570 billion was wiped out in a single day. Bitcoin, the number one cryptocurrency, is down by a whopping 16%, shedding $21,400 from its price since the day before, according to CoinDesk figures. At one point, it lost 14,000 of its value in just 60 minutes, y'all. That will cause an absolute run. Not like where the complete market sells off, but just, where, a lot of stop losses are triggered, people are closed out of positions in margin, or anyone using, leverage, or closed out of positions. That shook a lot of people in option contracts, could have been closed out. This is, people in futures. A lot of people were, wrecked as well, we say, but they were toasted is what I like to say over here. But, they got toasted. So, that was a scary sight for a lot of people. Those people who were trying to hit a home run overnight, over the weekend, or people who might have dropped a mortgage in there trying to, get lucky real quick. That could be scary for those people. But that's why y'all hear me say in every single video, never risk more than you're willing to lose. And y'all got to understand, I don't mean you're going to lose your money, but that just, keeps that emotional attachment, separate from your investment, so you can actually let it do what it needs to do. You just got to let it do what it needs to do. That's it. Just let it breathe. So several weeks ago, things were very different as Bitcoin surged to new all-time high of 98,000. At its lowest point, today it was on 60,000 per token. So this is not accurate. This says 98,000. This is actually news.com.au. So this is I believe the Australian version. So with them saying 98,000, that's in Australian dollars if I'm not mistaken. So Bitcoin isn't the only crypto that's been, I don't even know what this word is, y'all, eviscerated in the past several hours. All the other major players, including Ethereum, Binance, BNB, Solana, Cardano, and Ripple's XRP, have experienced drops of around 10%. And there's a simple reason why. Rumors are surfacing of impending greater regulations for crypto, prompting a mass global sell-off. An economic forecaster has predicted that the crypto market is about to have its hands tied up by red tape, and he reckons that Bitcoin will soon only be worth 14,000 each. Yeah, right. Let Bitcoin drop down to $14,000 each and see how much Bitcoin we be buying. We had our chance at the beginning of last year, when the pandemic was popping off and all that, to scoop it up for the low. We bought a little bit here and there, not as much as we should have been buying, but we definitely, got some, but let it go back to these prices again. Just before the weekend, well-known investor Louis Navellier warned that the U.S. central bank could start tapering crypto, which could ruin the market. The Fed is tapering, and this should create a correction in risk assets, of which Bitcoin is a part of, Mr. Navellier wrote. The more the Fed tapers, the more volatility we should see in both stocks and bonds, and yes, Bitcoin too. He added that he could see Bitcoin dropping to nearly pre-pandemic levels in terms of price, and thought it could stay at that level. So y'all got to remember, a lot of times too, these institutions are trying to cause FUD and, get y'all to sell y'all positions so they can come buy more. Because ask them, are they selling theirs? Ask them, did they sell their Bitcoin? They probably sold it at the top to take profits, and they're waiting to get back in. That's the only reason why they probably didn't buy back in yet. They want to get a better price because they already took profits at the top. Don't be fooled by this, y'all. So he says, I would take a decline below 46,000, the 200-day moving average, to be a yellow flag, and a decline below the spring low of 28.5 to be a completed massive double top, which points to a decline to below US $10,000, which incidentally would match many of the multiple 80+% declines in its storied history, he wrote. The news sent the market into a freefall. Bitcoin is now the lowest it has been since September. At time of writing, Bitcoin was slightly higher than its 24-hour low on 68,000. However, some see this as a temporary blip for Bitcoin, with crypto enthusiast and president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, making the most of the opportunity. He announced that he was going to buy the dip to add to his nation's reserve. El Salvador was the first country to turn Bitcoin into legal tender. So a post from the president of El Salvador saying, El Salvador just bought the dip, 150 coins at an average of USD price $48,670. Let's go, El Salvador. They're not playing around. So the crypto market is famously volatile, and late last month, the Reserve Bank of Australia warned crypto investors they risk holding speculative assets with niche uses that could lose most of their value. The RBA's head of payments, Tony Richards, said that the value of many cryptocurrencies had been driven by fads and fear of missing out, and could crash when central banks decide to assert control over their monetary systems. I think there are plausible scenarios where a range of factors could come together to significantly challenge the current fervor for cryptocurrencies, so that the current speculative demand could begin to reverse, and much of the price increase of recent years could be unwound, he told the Australian Corporate Treasury Association in November. So that's an article from them, and that's just giving y'all some of the things to come. Yes, I do believe regulation is coming to crypto soon. Do I believe they will ruin the crypto market? No, because too much money was created from this market. Markets just don't disappear when they bring billions and billions, and even trillions of dollars, to economies. That doesn't happen. So yes, they may try to put their hand in there and get in where they fit in. That's why it's important to learn what's going on now. Get adapted to these new technologies, so that way when things do change, you're a part of that wave, and you're in the forefront, and you can move agile with the changes. So you know, if y'all are here watching this video, congratulations, because y'all are doing the right thing. You know, y'all are in the right place, right time, you know, and we only about to turn it up a notch. So stay tuned for the next video. Reach out to me if you want to get my technical analysis course to learn how to interpret this data, so that way you can know the, you know, histories and cycles of, you know, the markets. You know, you can understand how to interpret this data off this chart and know how to become a better informed investor. That's what's very, very important. You know, if you don't know how to do that, you know, you actually just kind of, you know, you just kind of praying and hoping that you get lucky and that you, you know, get something good. But check out, you know, my flyer on my Twitter page. It's also on my Instagram, as well as my private investment community. You know, y'all are all invited, you know, to the StockGoat University New Year's crypto seminar. This is an exclusive event hosted by me, yours truly, DecemberDeMarco. I'm welcoming all investors to the most lit decentralized finance seminar in the U.S. Here you will be learning about stocks, crypto, NFTs, and the metaverse. So come tap in with me. Get your tickets directly from me at StockGoatClass@gmail.com. StockGoatClass@gmail.com. Please be aware of scammers pretending to be me reaching out to you in the comment section of this video, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. Please be, you know, wise and check, you know, that you're communicating with my official channels by looking in the description section of this video. So this event will be here in Las Vegas, December 31st. You know, it's gonna be lit. You know, we're doing a meet and greet, the seminar. You know, we'll have a private dinner for VIP ticket holders, as well as a nightclub toast as well to bring in the new year. You know, celebrate, you know, some of these victories we've been seeing, some of these gains we've been you know, making out of the market. You know, let's reward ourselves. So come join me. Let's get educated. Let's learn some new things. That's all we got for this video. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all want me to get to next, and we are out.